Staying consistent when motivation isn't there. Alright, let's talk about consistency. Because this is the one thing everyone knows they need, and almost everyone struggles with. Not because they're lazy, not because they don't want it bad enough, but because consistency is boring. No one really warns you about that part. Starting is exciting, you feel motivated, you feel clear, you feel like this time it's going to work. But a few days in, or weeks in, the excitement fades, and that's where most people stop. Not because the goal is wrong, but because the feeling is gone. Here's something that changed everything for me. Consistency has nothing to do with motivation. Motivation is emotional. Consistency is mechanical. If you only show up when you feel like it, you're not building a habit. You're gambling on your mood. The people who are consistent aren't more motivated than you. They're just better at showing up when they don't feel like it. And here's the part nobody likes to hear. You don't need to do a lot. You just need to do something regularly. Most people quit because they try to be perfect. They miss one day, feel like they ruined it, and stop completely. But consistency isn't about streaks. It's about recovery. It's not, I never miss. It's, I don't disappear. If you miss a workout, you don't quit fitness. If you miss a video, you don't quit YouTube. You just show up again. That's it. Another thing that helps, stop trying to be consistent forever. Just be consistent today. Today is not intimidating. Today doesn't require motivation. Today just requires a decision. When you think, I have to do this every day for the rest of my life, your brain panics. But when you think, I'll just do it today, it feels manageable. One day turns into a week. A week turns into momentum. Momentum turns into identity. And that's when things change. Because once you see yourself as someone who shows up, consistency becomes automatic. You're no longer forcing yourself. You're just being who you are. Here's something else that helps a lot. Lower the bar. Seriously. Set standards you can hit even on your worst days. Because consistency isn't built on your best days. It's built on your worst ones. If your plan only works when you're energized, focused, and confident, it's not a plan, it's a fantasy. Make it so easy you can't say no. 5 minutes, 1 page, 1 set, 1 idea. Showing up small is indefinitely better than not showing up at all. And lastly, stop waiting for results to validate you. Consistency often works quietly. No praise, no instant feedback, no visible progress. But underneath, it's doing something powerful. It's proving to yourself that you can be trusted. And self-trust changes everything. So if you've been struggling with consistency lately, don't beat yourself up. Just ask yourself one question. What's the smallest thing I can do today that keeps me in the game? Do that. Then do it again tomorrow. That's how consistency is built. Not being perfect, but refusing to disappear.